Like I said, the only regret of every Indian or everyone in the world across right now, or only if you had invested or I had invested 1,000 rupees in 2010 in Bitcoin, I would or you would have had 25 lakhs right now. Yeah, so welcome back to FinTalk with Anil. We are on our day 18 of 30 days, 30 financial topics, and yesterday this is a kind of a part two of yesterday's topic where we have covered some basics about bitcoins, where we have explained, what is a cryptocurrency, how do people invest in cryptocurrency, and yeah, so am adding the link above if you're someone who missed the uh, video, do check that out. So for today, we are going to cover some other stuff, which includes like why there are so many kinds of cryptocurrencies, are cryptocurrencies are financially secure, some pros and cons about cryptocurrency, and some legal and tax issues of cryptocurrency, etc. And we are going to give our own decision about whether or not you should have invested or should be investing in a cryptocurrency going ahead also. Yeah, so stay tuned till the end so you wouldn't miss anything. Why are there so many kinds of cryptocurrency? Yeah, so it's important to understand a sort of a Bitcoin is different from cryptocurrency to start with. In general, while the Bitcoin is the first and most valuable cryptocurrency that is ever created, but the market is large. There are thousands of cryptocurrencies, and while some cryptocurrencies have total market valuation in hundreds of billions of dollars, where others are obscure or obsolete and essentially kind of worthless also, right? So if you're thinking about getting into cryptocurrency, it can be helpful to start with one that is commonly traded and relatively well established in the market. These coins typically have the largest market capitalization. So thoughtfully selecting your cryptocurrency, however, is no guarantee of success in such a volatile space, right? You have no one to backing up. So sometimes an issue in the deeply interconnected crypto industry can split out and have a broad implications on the asset valuations, like Donald Trump coming back to the power, or who knows what would have happened if it is other way around. Yeah, so this is not unproven method. To move on, are cryptocurrencies financially secure like stocks or something? Yeah, so whether or not a cryptocurrency is a security is a bit of a gray area right now. To back up a little, generally a security in finance is anything that represents value and can be traded. Yeah, so stocks are securities because they represent ownership in a public company. Bonds are securities because they represent a debt owned to the bondholder, or both of these securities can be traded on public markets. Yeah? So regulators have increasingly signaled that the cryptocurrency should be regulated similarly to other securities, such as stocks or bonds, that could have major implications on the asset class in the future, right? So when you're owning a Bitcoin, you kind of don't know what you're holding or what part of your holding, or whether are you a owner of a Bitcoin or a part of a owner of the Bitcoin, or there's no financial assets backing up the Bitcoin. So it's a kind of a gray area as we speak at the moment. But then let us understand some pros and cons of cryptocurrency. So, cryptocurrency kind of inspires passionate opinions across the spectrum of investors. So, while others worry it's a fad, right? So, cryptocurrency, some supporters like the fact that the cryptocurrency removes central banks from managing the money supply, since over time these banks tend to kind of show monopoly or tend to kind of reduce the value of money via inflation or something, right? So, in communities that have been undeserved by the traditional financial system, some people see cryptocurrency as a promising foothold, right? Few research centers data from 2021 found that Asians and other people who live in Africa, etc., are more likely than they have ever invested in traded or used in a cryptocurrency, right? So other advocates like a blockchain technology behind cryptocurrency because it's a decentralized process and a recorded system and can be more secure than traditional payment systems. Yeah, so some cryptocurrencies even offer their owners the opportunity to earn a passive income through a process called stacking. So, crypto stacking involves using your cryptocurrencies to help verify transactions on blockchain protocol. Though stacking has its own risk, it can also allow you to grow your crypto holdings without buying more. Yeah, so that being said, let us understand some cons of a cryptocurrency, which has like many cryptocurrency projects are untested, and blockchain technology in general has yet to gain a wide adoption, right? In the underlying idea behind cryptocurrency does not reach its potential. For shorter term crypto investors, there are other risks, right? Its price tend to change rapidly, and while that means that many people have made money quickly by buying it at a right time, right? So many others have lost money by doing so just before the crypto crash or something. So uh, those wild shifts in the value may also cut against the basic idea behind the projects that cryptocurrencies were created or to support, right? So, for example, people may be less likely to use Bitcoin as a payment system if they are not sure that it will not worth the next day, right? So, imagine having 100 rupees today, but then tomorrow it is not 100 rupees or no 10 rupees instead or 1,000 rupees instead, right? So that kind of volatility you wouldn't want every day in life, right? So the environmental impact of Bitcoin and other projects that use a similar mining protocols is very significant. Or a comparison by the University of Cambridge, for instance, said worldwide Bitcoin mining consumes more than the twice as much as the power is used in US residential lighting. Yeah, so some cryptocurrencies use different technology that demands less energy as well, but governments around the world have not yet fully reckoned with how to handle the cryptocurrency. So regulatory changes and crackdowns have the potential to affect the market in very unpredictable ways. Yeah, so got to be careful about that. But then, what are some legal issues that there has been faced about cryptocurrency? So. There is no question that the cryptocurrencies are legal in many countries of the world, which includes India and US as well. So ultimately, whether they are legal worldwide depends on each individual country, right? So the question of whether cryptocurrencies are legally allowed, however, is only one part of the legal question. The other things to consider include the crypto is taxed and what do you can do to buy a cryptocurrency, etc., etc. So let us look into that. So the cryptocurrency, you might call them currencies, but they differ from the traditional currencies in one important way, right? That's no requirement in most places that they be accepted as a legal tender, right? So the US dollar, or be it Indian INR, by contrast, must be accepted for all debts, right? So purposes, right? So countries around the world are taking various approaches to cryptocurrency. For now, in the India or US, you can just buy the cryptocurrency. Depends on the preferences of the seller. And the crypto taxes is something we have discussed previously, which I'm going to now add at the end of the video. So do check out there are very strict regulations has been accepted in for the taxation of cryptocurrency, etc. Yeah, so it's a kind of still a very a gray area sort of. So cryptocurrencies are that kind of to give you an overview. The cryptocurrency is still kind of treated as a gamble than more of an investment in India, which kind of attracts a 30% flat rate of tax where you don't get the advantages which you kind of get it in the investment. So that is something to be worried about. So that being said, is cryptocurrency a good investment? Cryptocurrency can relatively a risky investment, rather, I'd say, no matter which way you see it, or generally speaking, high risk investment should make up a small part of your overall portfolio. That one common guidance is no more than 10% max. You may want to look first to shore up your retirement savings. Do check out my videos on the retirements, etc., or secured investments. So pay off your debt or invest in less volatile funds that made up of stocks or bonds, right? There are other ways to managing risk within your crypto portfolio as well. So such as by diversifying the range of cryptocurrencies that you can buy, like crypto assets may rise and fall at different rates, right? So, and over different time periods. So, by investing in these several different products, you can kind of insulate yourself or to some degree or some losses in your holdings. Yeah. So, perhaps most important thing when you invest in anything to do your homework. It is particularly important when it comes to cryptocurrencies, which are often linked to a specific technology product that is being developed or rolled out, right? So when you buy a stock, it is linked to a company. It is subject to well defined financial reporting requirements, etc., of the country, and other guidances, which can give you a sense of its prospects or something, right? So with cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, deciding which projects are more viable can be a more challenging, right? So if you have a financial advisor who is familiar with cryptocurrency, etc., it might be worth asking for inputs, right? So for beginning investors, it can also be worthwhile to examine how widely a cryptocurrency is being used, etc. But most reputable crypto projects have publicly available metrics showing data such as how many transactions are being carried out on their platforms, etc. If use of a cryptocurrency is growing, that may be a sign that it is established itself as in the market. So cryptocurrencies also generally make white papers available to explain how they will work and how they intend to distribute tokens. Yeah, so that brings us to one obvious question: how to buy bitcoins in India, which is still not a popular form of investment, right? So buying a bitcoin is similar to purchasing stocks, where investors will have to select an app or an exchange as per their needs. One note is check the charges that app or exchange will levy on the profits, and ensure they have a proper security and protect the investment, right? So there is a body in India that regulates this kind of investment, which is called FIU, stands for Financial Intelligence Unit. So yeah, pretty much these investments are legal, provided so I say, as long as you pay the taxes, everything is legal in India. Yeah, so kind of just ensure that this is registered and the taxes have been paid, right? So there are some sort of popular known platforms which kind of gives you a potential to invest in bitcoins, yeah, which includes Coin DCX, Vaxir, or CoinSwitch, or Mudrex, etc. So even if you are worried that you know that the bitcoin prices have gone crazily high, that like nobody is ready to invest a 77 lakhs, right? So don't worry, you can buy a partial stock as well. These are like these apps or this wallet sort of lets you invest partially and go as low as 100 or 1,000 rupees. Yeah, so do your due diligence and go check that out, right? So with that, so thank you so much for watching till the end. Share it with your friends who needs to watch this, and show me some love. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for tomorrow's new video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.